Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to draw a sketch of Doctor Strange. The tutorial will be of two parts. This is part 1 and I'll give the link for part 2 in the description below. So let's start with the video. So for this sketch, we are going to need a few pencils which are 2H, HB, 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B and 6B. Any eraser, whether it be a normal one, electric or Tombow mono, a few blending stumps, a makeup brush and a tissue. So I have completed my outline and now we can proceed with the sketch. First we'll start with the left eye. I'll use a 3B pencil for darkening the outline. We'll use the same pencil to shade the center of the pupil also. Then we'll use a 2B pencil for shading the outline of the pupil. After that, we'll shade the remaining part of the pupil using an HB pencil. Next, we'll give the highlights using a Tombow mono eraser. If you don't have this eraser, you can use a sharp tip of a normal eraser also. Then we'll shade the part outside the pupil using an HB pencil. After that, we'll use the same HB pencil for giving the base layer of the eyebrow. And then blend it up using a brush. Then we'll use the same HB pencil with a little more pressure for shading the darker regions of the eyebrow. Then we'll blend it all using a brush. After that, we'll shade the region between the two eyes using the HB pencil. After that, we'll shade the lighter region using a 2H pencil. And blend it all first with a brush. And then a tissue. Next, we'll use the same process for shading the right eye. First, we'll use a 3B pencil for darkening the outline. And also the pupil. Then we'll use a 2B pencil for shading the outline of the pupil. Then we'll shade the remaining part of the pupil using a HB pencil. And then give the highlight using a Tombow mono eraser. Next, we'll use an HB pencil for shading the base layer of the eyebrow. And then blend it using a brush. And after that, draw the darker regions. And then blend it on. After that, we'll use a 2H pencil for shading the base layer of the nose. And then blend it using a brush. Then we'll use a 2B pencil for shading the slightly darker regions of the nose. And then blend it first with a brush. And then a tissue. And then shade the remaining part using a HB pencil. and then blend it all using a brush. And then use a Tombow Mono eraser to make the highlights. After that, use a HB pencil to shade the base layer of the face. And blend it using a tissue. After that, shade the wrinkles under the eyes using a HB pencil. And blend it using a brush. Then darken the right side of the face using a 2B pencil. And blend it using a brush. After that, use a 2B pencil to darken the left side of the nose. And blend it using a blending stump. After that, use a 2H pencil to shade the sides of the face. And blend it using a brush. Then use the HB pencil to shade the darker regions. Also blend them using a brush. After that, use a 2H pencil to shade the base layer of the forehead. And blend it using a tissue. And shade the darker region using a 2B pencil. And blend it using a tissue. And make the highlights using an eraser. Next, we'll use a 3B pencil to draw the wrinkles on the forehead. First, we'll mark them lightly and then afterwards darken them. After that, you can blend them lightly using a tissue. Now coming to the lips, first we'll use a 3B pencil to draw the dark region. Then we'll use a HB pencil to shade the base layer of the lips. And then blend it using a brush. Then we'll use the same HB pencil to shade the dark region also. After that, we'll use an HB pencil to draw the vertical lines on the lips. And then make some highlights in the same strokes. After that, we'll give a base layer using a 2H pencil for the BL. and then blend it using a brush. After that, we'll use a HB pencil to draw the hair lightly. After that, we'll use the same HB pencil to shade the base layer for the skin under the lips. And then blend it using a brush. And then make the highlights using an eraser. After that, we'll use a 3B pencil to make the beard darker. After that, we'll use a HB pencil to shade the base layer of the ears. And then blend it using a brush. After that, we'll draw the darker details using a 2B pencil. Next, we'll draw the rough strokes for the hair using a 2H pencil. And then we'll use a 3B pencil to make the strokes prominent. After that, we'll use a 5B pencil to make the strokes dark. You can blend it using a blending stump also. Then we'll make the highlights. After that, we'll shade the base layer for the neck using a HB pencil. And then blend it using a brush. After that, we'll use a 2B pencil to shade the darker regions. And then blend it using a blending stump. I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe my channel for more videos. You can click on this link for watching the part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.